Well, welcome to the show before the show. That is, of course, the pre-show. It is the Killer Bees! And we're not going to reveal what is on Bryan's finger just yet. We're going to save it for the main show. Now, I heard that Queen Karula was visible from Gallagher Lodge a bit earlier, but she's moved off, so I'm just checking around, making sure she isn't sitting pretty with a kill somewhere, because it wasn't only Queen Karula. Apparently Hosana and Shungile were with her, so there's a strong chance she's made a kill during the day and she went to fetch the rug rats and bring them back. So I'm just checking very carefully. The ground is still very hard. Near impossible to spot leopard tracks, so hopefully we do better than spotting a footprint and we just skip that whole tracking malarkey and spot a leopard. Oh, very pretty, Bryan. Oh no, don't fly away. Oh, bad but fly. Oh, it landed again. Can you see it there where it landed? On there. An African vagrant feeding on an abutylon. Pretty butterfly. Now the wind's picking up, it's humid again. So will there be another storm tonight? What do you think, Bryan? Maybe. Hedging your bets, I see. Potentially maybe. So more potential than maybe. I think we might get another bit of rain this evening. It's not as humid as yesterday, though. Bryan can testify to that bushwalking. He looked like he'd been for a swim, carrying the backpack.
About right.
Looked like he had jumped into the Mawati River fully clothed, but of course that wasn't. It was just, he was just glowing. Were you glowing heavily?
More glistening.
Glistening, okay. Not more glistening than glowing. My goodness, it must have been uncomfortable. We, of course, went down to Cheetah Plains and saw nothing. And I have happily escaped the tent. Although we did have some fun, and the first ever leopard sighting from the tent this morning. Because that's how we roll. I'm just checking very carefully on any prominent termite mounds, under any thick bushes. I mean, look how green that is. It reminds me from a line in a movie, but I'm not going to use it. But if any of you have watched, not the American, but the British version of Death at a Funeral, what Uncle Alfie said at the end of the movie. It is absolutely emerald at the moment all around us. And Uncle Alfie didn't say that. We really are sneaking along here very slowly. Because it's so green and thick, I'm going to make sure I don't miss any sign of the royal family. My goodness gracious me. That is the faintest of faint leopard tracks, but it is a leopard track. But I'm going to see where these tracks go. Bye.